There's a lot of points in your life that's going to be considered milestones. One of those big milestones is leaving your 20s and turning to your 30s. And this transition needs to be marked by a lot of things, especially entering manhood. So you should bring with you a set of responsibility, and it brings also a whole bunch of expectation. So as men, as you're approaching this important age marker, there are some very hard facts I need you to grasp so you can be successful. That's what I'm going to talk about today. The hard truths that people are going to expect you to know by the time you turn 30. So men, let's get at it. Hey, I'm Rob Johnson and welcome to the Legacy Gentleman channel. As I talked about today, I'm going to talk about some things, men, you need to absolutely know by the time you're 30 that's going to help you be successful in life. And here's the first principle that is 100% true. If you're a teenager, definitely you need to know by the time you're 30, and that is success takes time and effort. Nobody's going to give you anything in life. That's whether you're a black dude like me or if you're from a rich family. Look, one hard truth is that men need to embrace that success is not going to happen overnight. You're probably not going to be an overnight phenomenon. That means it requires you to work consistently and hard. You need to show dedication and perseverance because you're going to run against some challenges. Man, the sooner we realize that achieving our goal is going to take some time, it's going to take effort to actually achieve them, you're going to be better equipped to face those challenges that are going to absolutely come. And you'll stay more committed. And then you know what? Other people around you will be inspired by your hard work and action. So men, realize that success takes time and effort. This next thing, men, is about relationships. And that is relationships need to be nurtured. Look, maintaining healthy relationships, that's what your families, that's what your friends, that's what people that you're trying to work in business with, requires effort and attention. And I know when we were younger, it was easy. We just go out and hung out and drank and did whatever, or even go out in the yard and play. And that would maintain a relationship. But as you get older, you get children, you get a family, it's going to take effort to actually maintain those relationships. And men, we need meaningful relationship with people, and especially other men. So you should understand that you're going to need to take time to establish and maintain these meaningful connections, which is going to be part of it's going to be communication, it's going to be empathy, and it's going to be giving as well as receiving from other people. Investing in relationships early will have long-term yields. And that'll be something that'll benefit you in every aspect of your life. When you have trials and troubles coming up, you'll be able to have someone there to help you navigate through those ups and downs. So men, don't forget to nurture relationships. Mental health is an actual thing. In society, there's a lot that's often expected of men. We are supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be resilient. And you know what? Sometimes there's a lot of criticism with acknowledging that you have mental health needs. But look, denying it doesn't make it not true. I'm a military veteran. I've actually had mental counseling because you absolutely need it in the military. And when I went through that counseling, I really realized a lot of my issues were way before I joined the military. And so I want to encourage you, if you're a man, to really think about and take care of your mental health. Look, I understand that it's going to make you seem vulnerable, and it seems like men don't have this problem. Men, we need you to understand that seeking help and expressing vulnerability does not make you weak. You need to absolutely prioritize your mental health. It's vital to your well-being, and you'll have a much more balanced life. Once you figure out the actual cause of some of the issues you're having, some of your reactions that seem off balance, you'll be much better equipped to deal with those ups and downs that's going to happen in life. So men, by the time you're 30, really understand that mental health matters and it's a thing that you need to take care of. The next thing you need to know is financial literacy. Managing your money wisely is a skill, and you know what? You're going to be developing it your whole life. But you need to have a solid handle on the basics, the weekly, monthly, yearly budget by the time you turn 30. And look, I'm talking about understanding personal finances, like I said, budgeting, investing, and look, you're going to have to educate yourself on this matter. Even if you came from a successful family, times change. And the ways that would have been successful 20, 50 years ago, the principles are the same, but where you actually have to put your money and where it's going to be most valuable for you definitely do change. So be educated on it and avoid the unnecessary debts and financial pitfalls that plague so many people today. So man, by the time you're 30, become financially literate. Look man, by the time you're 30, you need to remember, if you haven't been doing it, to not neglect your health. See look, taking care of your health is one of those things that we often neglect in the hustle and bustle life. Yeah, maybe you were in college, you were an athlete or in high school, and you were like, oh, I gotta stay in shape to look good. Then you get to working, you get to drinking, you get to having fun, and then you lose that edge of being fit. Or maybe you never thought about being fit. But look, men, you have to understand that part of your well-being is being fit. That is regular exercise, a balanced diet, and a routine to check up on your health, physical and mental, like I just talked about. But look, you need to prioritize your health in your youth so you can build those habits as you get in your 50s and 60s and 70s. So man, don't neglect your health. The thing that you really need to understand by the time you're 30 is that failure is a stepping stone. Look, failure is gonna happen in life. It's gonna happen to you a whole bunch of times, really if you're trying to make a better life for yourself. So it is essential that you view failure as a learning opportunity and not something that defines your self-worth as being lacking. See, you gotta understand that setbacks really are temporary, and when you learn from them, you get that personal growth that'll foster your resilience, your courage, and they'll be your stepping stone for achieving at the next level. So man, look at failure as an opportunity. You need to have this mindset that self-improvement is a lifelong journey. See, personal growth and self-improvement is something you're gonna be pursuing your whole life. Yeah, man, we have to acknowledge that learning and evolving is a process. You wanna cultivate new skills, you wanna expand your knowledge, and you wanna challenge yourself intellectually, emotionally, and yes, physically at the different stages of your life. Personal growth, it'll open doors, it'll open opportunities, and it'll make you a well-rounded and excellent person. So man, understand that even as you get to your 30s and beyond, you're still on this life journey for self-improvement. This next thing is something I wholeheartedly believe, and that is that God matters. Look, I understand that we all have a lot of different beliefs. Some people are Muslim, some people like me are Christian, some people are Jewish, some people just don't know. I'm a firm believer that God created all of us in His image and that He has a purpose for our lives, and that purpose is to serve Him. But even if you don't understand that, even if you would look at it differently, here's the thing that you gotta get a hold of. You're not the center of the universe. There's a higher power than you, and there's something that even if you're the boss, the CEO, you're answerable to. And that thing that you're answerable to is God. I recommend you actually look into the true God, the creator of everything, the lover of your soul, the one that will lead you to eternal life. But even if you don't think that exists, look at this. There is a higher power than you. And when you make yourself that higher power, you are going to be a degenerate human being. So guys, God matters. He exists. Find out about him. There's a lot of stuff out there. But there's only one true God. And kind of in that same vein, guys, by 30, you need to realize that time is precious. See, man, understand that you're not gonna live forever. Time passes every day, every second, and how you spend that time is gonna build on your future. So men, embracing this truth that you have a limited time on earth and you should be spending it doing something meaningful by setting meaningful goals, by working toward those goals, and actually thinking about what's gonna happen after life on earth is something that's gonna do you well in life. So men, realize that time is precious and limited. So men, in this video, I've been talking about some of these truths that you really need to understand by the time you're 30. And when you understand it, it will empower you to navigate the complexities of manhood successfully. By embracing these truths, man, you will cultivate resilience, develop a meaningful relationship with other people, lead a balanced and purposeful life, and embrace these truths about the journey that life is and that you are not the most important thing on earth. Men, you need to have these things so you can build confidence and be a wise man to everybody you come in contact with. Gentleman channel, if you found something in this video thought-provoking, hey, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this that's going to talk about stuff that's going to help you become the man that you know is inside of you and that you're striving to be, then subscribe to this channel because those are the type of videos that we make here. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, go be legendary.